Everyone, we'll be going with the software application lab using StatPro as the software for the problem number 3. Problem already we have seen problem 1 and 2 using continuous beam, and we have analyzed the continuous beam, and you will have come to know how to find out the bending moment and shear force diagram, how the beam is going to get deflected. Now we'll be going with the portal frame. The problem goes like this. Analyze the frame as shown in the figure and draw the bending moment diagram and shear force and deflection curve. So the portal frame, two portal frames are given to you. Loading conditions also are given as shown in the diagram. So this one you need to draw the diagram in the StatPro option. So we will go how to use the StatPro option. So as usual, first you need to select the new project, name it as experiment number 1, experiment number 3, because this is the third experiment, and you, instead of plane, we have to select it as space, because portal frame is nothing but it is a 3D diagram. It will be selected as the space. So experiment number 3 finish. Then you have to go for the setup. As you can see it in the left hand side setup, I have highlighted that. You can see bold one setup. So what is your job? That is nothing but the portal frame. Client is your name. Job number is 3 because this is the third experiment. Again, engineer name will be you, checker, and approval will be the person who is handling the lab. Then go for the node. Here need not to generate all the nodes as we generated in the portal continuous beam. Here we have to give only x-axis as 0 and y-axis as 5, because 5 meter span, y-axis is 5 meter span. So generate only x coordinate, x node and y node. Later you can use a translate option which is there on the top last toolbar. You can see the cursor which is, I'm going to click now there. So this is the translation repetition, how you are going to repeat it. So I have selected both the nodes, single node, select it in x direction, give the step, how much is the link step is 5. So you can see already it is highlighted. Then again you have to select both the nodes in again x direction, y. 5 meter span, so 5, okay, you'll have to tell. If you give link steps, even the beam will be added to that. So you can add the beam using add beam option, or else in the translation repeat only you can click link steps. The steps will be linked there. You can see the beam is being added here. Next we'll be going to the property page, as the property is a rectangular portal frame, again rectangular, 0.45 by 0.45. Tell add. Then assign the load property by using use cursor to assign the beam has per rectangular section 0.4 by 0.45. Then we have to go to the support. Both all the three supports are fixed support, so select only the fixed support, tell add. So fixed support is added. Use cursor to assign it the fixed support to the portal frame. Close the option, then go for the load page. As usual, again load cases details, you have to add dead load, give the title as dead load. Add live load, give the title as live load. Now select, highlight the dead load, add self weight of the beam should be added here. Then highlight live load. You have uniformly distributed load, you have concentrated load, so add one by one the concentrated load and uniformly distributed load. There is a uniformly distributed load of -6 at the top of the portal frame. It is at the span of 5, so tell add. Next concentrated load, you have -30 because it is going downwards, so minus you need to click. It is at a distance of 2.5, so tell add. Then again you have a concentrated force itself 25, so again it is downward or rightwards or leftwards. depends upon that. Again it is for the 2.5 section. Tell add. Two-meter span, so tell add. Close. Now you have added all the live loads. Select self weight of the beam, use cursor to assign all the beams as the self weight. Already the self weight is highlighted now, red color. Then go for the uniformly distributed load, assign at the top of the portal frame, that is -6 for 5 meter span. Use cursor to assign, so it is already assigned. Go for the concentrated load -30, again at the top of the beam, exactly at the midpoint it is, so give it. Later we had selected -25 at to 2, but actually it is going leftwards, so leftwards means you have to change your direction, so it will be low GY, that is global X it will be. So it is asking for saving, so you can save it. So it is global X you need to select for the direction because it is going rightwards, that is local Y you need to select. Similarly again this concentrated load is going towards left hand side, again you need to change it. So assign, we have already changed, so I think the direction has been changed. It is from bottom 3 it has taken, so again tell edit. It has to take from bottom 2, so we have to give, instead of D1 we have to give D2 has 2, or you can give D1 directly has 3. If you go to, it will give at the top of the beam, so we better give D2. And 0, D1 only has 3, 0 change, so it will come automatically. So the loading conditions are over. Once you want to display the dimensions, you can display the dimensions by using dimension option display. Then go to the scale, labels, decrease and increase, so that your load conditions will be clearly visible to you. And even you can view the loads, whatever you have assigned the loads, the load things will come -6, 25, 30, 25 kilonewton. The loads also will be visible to you if you highlight in scales and labels. The load values you need to highlight but there. So go to the analysis, run the analysis, but one we had forgotten to add the analysis print. So we have to add the analysis print, then only the errors will be gone. So now you can see the errors will be 0, warnings also 0. So okay, run the analysis already has been run. Go for the shear force diagram, Fy, that is shear in Y direction. So change the scale you have to apply immediately. Change the scale shear in Y so that the diagram is clearly visible to you. See, so that the diagram is very clearly visible to you. Then apply OK, then highlight MZ. So change the scale of direction of M in Z direction so that bending moment diagram is also clearly visible to you all. Apply immediately, you will have not done, so it is not going to apply there. So click apply immediately, automatically you can see the bending moment diagram of the portal frame. Similarly highlight displacement of bending moment, you can see the deflected shape of the beam, but be careful, you have to apply immediately, then only it is going to change. So decrease it 1000 to 10, so that you can see how the portal frame is going to be deflected when the loads are being applied. This is nothing but the elastic curve also you can see. This is the elastic curve. So you can see the shear force diagram, bending moment diagram and displacement diagram also. So you can take this snapshot, that is by taking picture you can take it, the pictures can be taken. Then you have to go to the report setup. You can add all the job details, support conditions, materials which you have used, loading conditions and pictures also, so that everything comes in one report itself. Directly you can give the print from the STAAD Pro only. Thank you.